Aloha, namaste, and la ketch, my family, and welcome to Morning Coffee. How you guys doing out there, planet Earth? Woo! Goodness gracious, man. I tried to go live yesterday. I put it this way, I have a new encrypted router. Thank you very much for everyone out there. Yeah, internet issues yesterday in Sedona, but we are back live and better than ever today. How are you guys doing? Oh my God, the freaking energies are out of control, right? The energies, man. Ineffable. Listen, everyone, we're going to have a great broadcast today. I'm going to do your readings. We're going to have a great time. We've all looked at the feeds and we all need, and no, we needed a little RIon, okay? I needed it myself. I watch myself. I got to be honest with you. I'm like, what am I looking at here? You guys out there, I love watching your content too. My brother, I just talked to my brother, Ron Tone for picking me up. House Archons, really appreciate it. You know, welcome to Earth. Your local Archons are on the corner. How are you guys doing out there? For all my other fellow beings living in polarity, how are you guys doing? There's been a lot of just really, there's a lot of movements, obviously changes in the United States. Obviously, you know, Michigan, the whole, you know, scam alert, fraud alert out there in Michigan and Minnesota and Columbus, Ohio. All of these things are being adjusted now. And a lot of the things that are kind of like, I think it's more like chaotic energy. A lot of the chaotic energy is being removed. I don't know if you guys are living in those big cities. I get it. And for all of us out here doing our best every day to stay positive in these crazy times, I tip my hat off to you. And for all the, just, you know what I mean? It's crazy. Don't look at your phone. Don't look at the feeds. It's crazy out there, Batman. Don't do it. Okay. Back into the heart, back into the angelics. Listen, this is going to be a comedy special. We're not going to, you know, I saw the clips. Thank you, Miss Hudak, Barbara, for clipping that last episode I have talking about seeing the fallen and their kids. No, thank you. No, thank you at all. Listen, a lot of us are just ultra terrestrial, God's kids, source's kids, came down here to balance the planet. Let's not make it more complicated than it has to be. The illusion's going to break on the population soon. It's a countdown every single day. That veil is getting thinner. Every single day, people are remembering more and more of their dreams. Every single day, the frequency on the planet is going up. And every single day, the plasma and access to plasma through the various portals, tunnels located in this hologram are accessing the planet. A lot of old dormant gates are turning on. There's two world engines that are accessible, or not accessible, but are activated right now. Some of us had made requests, some of us, I don't know who these people are, but I was like, hey, out there in Greenland, can you guys turn on the world engine over here in the red sands of the West? Grand Canyon's been off for like 1,000 years. It's been off for a very long time. I wanted to say something too, you know, before the pole shift, if you guys saw, you know, the different content out there talking about the pyramids and how true north, when all the pyramids, the big ones we study, Giza, the ones in China, South America, they all point towards the magnetic north back in the day, between 33 and 38,000 years ago, right? Before the last pole shift, was out there in Greenland. It's very interesting to me, you know, having, you know, remote viewed what's underneath Ireland and that straight shot to Greenland. It's very close if you sleep on the northern side of Ireland. It's a straight shot to Greenland, which is not green. It's mainly ice. But what I'm getting to is what is under the ground in Greenland, and is the public going to have access to it? And can we have more access to what you guys are finding since Antarctica is locked up like some sort of weirdo box? Because, I don't know, the wrong group of beings were selected. The Dock Fleet Waffentoffens, maybe those were the wrong people to give access or advanced technology to, but we're not, you know, it's neither here nor there, right? You should have given it to the Native Americans. It's been a lot calmer. But anyways, I digress. But the stuff that they're going to find in the ground in Greenland, you guys pay attention to that. If you guys want to see some crazy shit, Why don't you guys go ahead and look? If you guys have a LiDAR and an airplane and you're in somewhere in Greenland, go fly over the dead center of Greenland where the old North Pole used to be. I guarantee there is a huge infrastructure city in the ground. I bet you $1 million. $1 million hairs. But I'm just trying to say, or it's very soon, I'll bet you more than that. What I'm trying to get to is there's a huge infrastructure and underground city in Greenland. So you heard it here first, ladies and gents, and it's probably ginormous. Okay, so if you guys want to know what it looks like, 2 examples. One is in Lord of the Rings when they go to the underground dwarven city. That was attacked by the Balrog, and they're running through the city of, I forget, some of you Lord of the Rings fans out there, let me know, in part 1 of Lord of the Rings, that underground dwarven city, that's the type of size we're talking about. Mordor. I believe it's Mordor. Is it Mordor? No. That's the bad place. Anyways, you guys probably have it up there. The other one is, if you guys want to see another movie reference of what it looks like, go ahead and watch Hellboy Golden Army. Hellboy Part 2, Golden Army. When they are in Ireland and they access the underground thing into the underground cities or world. You guys will know if you guys are remote viewing over there. By the way, be very careful. I'll give you guys a heads up. It is not a joke. There's very old things there that don't even know. There's just old consciousness in these places. It's not any thing that a lot of the beings, even the ETs that, come in on ship, they won't even go down there. So be very careful. You'll know you're in the right place when you hit the black granite and it has gold inlay. Be very careful in those locations. Move very quickly if you are going to remote view Greenland. Okay? I think it's like, it's the northern, middle, but northern part of Greenland. There's a huge underground infrastructure there. What else? It might be the next U.S. state. Then we're going to have military bases on top of the ley lines again. You know what I mean? And then we're like, hey, man, can we get access to the underground city? And then we got these jackasses going, no, man, it's a military base. So sorry. We'd love to let you in, but there's a military base. Similar to access to all of the underground infrastructure in Hawaii, on Oahu. If you guys don't know this story, I've said it before. I'll say it again. Back in the 50s, there were guys that were stationed in Oahu that used to drive their Jeep through the tunnels from their base on top of the mountain. They drive downtown into the base or downtown into the city, party all night on a 48-hour shift, then take the tunnels and drive all the way back to shift. They got away with it for quite some time. So yes, there are underground tunnels, and those tunnels actually connect all of the islands. And if you really want to think about it, those really aren't islands. Just like Michael Skellig is not an island. Those are mountain ranges before the flood. So there's huge amounts of infrastructure in, all those islands in Hawaii. You guys, those are mountains. Those are the tops of mountains. Okay. We all know the real water line that existed during pre-Diluvian. There is a French documentary of divers who dove into a cave, and I believe it's 30 meters down. That's 90 feet. So if the water level in the ocean dropped 90 feet, 30 meters, roughly, that's where the real water level was. If you guys want to find all the hidden majesty and hidden things in the ocean, at least, that's down 90 feet, or I think it's 30 meters. I don't know. I'm on a roll. I know a meter is 4 feet, so I don't know. It was wrong. I think I did the math. I don't know. Anyways, meters, feet. Damn. A metric system. Okay, what else? Same thing after the mud flood. All the cool stuff is buried about 10 to 20 feet under the ground. The mud flood in certain locations. Most of the magic's around 20 to 30 feet down. If you were in the hilltops in Grece and some of the higher altitudes, you can probably find awesome stuff like they're finding all over where they found all the buried bells and whatnot. I believe that was 10, 15 feet under the topsoil. Anyways, thought I'd give you a heads up on that. All right. This is how we do it. Go to Greenland. Somebody start buying property in Greenland. It's about to be a U.S. state, and they're not going to let you in. I'm just telling you. It's like a mad dash out there. Greenland. There's also a huge amount of crystals, emeralds, gems, and crazy shit in the ground in Greenland too, which they don't want the public to know about. There's huge amounts of very precious stones, things in the ground in Greenland. Again, Just look at the old topographical pyramids of every pyramid on the earth points directly due north to Greenland, which is the old North Pole. Now it's shifted, 23 degrees? Now it's pointing towards Black Rock. Black Rock. Hey, that's a real original name. We're going to call you Black Rock. Okay, well, anyways, in this weird Matrix game they got us playing down here in this cookie cutter land. Yeah, look at the old one. And if you really want to be super gangster and find even older ancient civilizations, go ahead and deduct the pole shift from, if that was Greenland, 23 degrees, it goes to where it is now, Black Rock. Back it up. Here's where it is now. Here's Greenland. Where was it before? Oh, shit. He be dropping facts. Go ahead and back that up on the globe about 23 degrees. When was the last pole shift before that? And what was the North Pole? Okay. And then look in the ground. Skadoosh. Tip your waiter on the way out, man. Hey, man, it's been an absolute pleasure being with you guys here today. We're all getting picked up in about 900 days. If you guys can make it 900 days, we're going to be just fine. 3i Atlas, Listen, Sebastian on Gaia, I love you, guy. I remote viewed 3i Atlas. I don't see a bunch of reptilians in containers. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I don't know. Some of these guys in the fear programming, listen, I'm sure if you work for the CIA in a private community for 30 years behind the scenes, I'm sure you got some weird polarities. I think that you see whatever polarity you're reflecting into the space, which would be the actual perfect mirror defense for any ultra-terrestrial upper dimensional being. You will see the projection of what's leaning in. Uh-oh. Yeah. So if all of your skills are based upon a certain reflection of you, and you're viewing into a mirror, what is reflecting back? Okay, remember, ladies and gents, we are souls, eternal souls, wearing different containers or different beautiful bodies or different, avatars. This is what we look like oscillating at this density. As you go up the floor into fourth density, fifth density, we look differently. And then obviously you get into a density where you can morph in between your higher selves and look like whatever you want to look like. Welcome to being a light being, okay? So as we go through this evolution, just, pay attention to not everything they tell us is real. And some of the stuff that we're paying attention to, I'm digesting a huge amount of content from all of you guys. Every single speaker out there on earth, I am staring at you I'm staring at you and I'm looking into your eyes and I'm going, hey man, are you cool? Or you got is there something going on there? Like what's going on? You know what I mean? Here's the truth. I just want to make sure that with some of this disclosure stuff, and I don't, there are a couple people that I'm very questionable about, a good day, just about who's behind the wheel answering some of these questions. Put it together. All right. Put it together. A good day. Put it together. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that whatever you guys are channeling, it's actually coming from what you think you're channeling. I'm starting to see some of this disclosure stuff is the same type of propaganda shit I'm seeing on CNN and MSNBC. I don't know why I'm sitting here straddling both worlds going, you're cool, I love you, or you're awesome, a little more, remove some of the, you need a little more fluffing. You got to remove some of the background noise. I got a lot of really gifted, beautiful friends that once we remove our background noise or the distortions, right, that are coming through our consciousness, we get a better look at what's coming. And that's all I wanted to say. And everyone's got to go through their own shit. No one's perfect, dude. You got to go through your shit. You got to go through it to get it. Or what do they say? You got to go through it to get it, or to get there, whatever it is. Some of you guys are so powerful and talented. You're actually doing all of the work for your whole family. That's interesting. Everyone's got friends like this or a family like this. You know what I mean? It's like, hey man, why do you work so hard? You talk to other people. They're like, hey man, it's martinis on a Tuesday. You're like, hey, thanks for making my job easier. No, but for everyone out there who has got families, we're no longer the black sheep. We're the golden platinum sheep. Just going to go ahead and rewrite that shit. Right. We be the platinum. I don't even think we're sheep. I think we're sheepdogs. I think we were like sheep. We're like, yeah, we're like totally a sheep in the herd. And then like a wolf comes and like I pull the wool off. I'm like, gotcha, bitch. Like, I don't know. I feel you know what I mean? I feel like we've been playing sheep, but I think we're like sheepdogs. It's like we actually like the taste of wolf. I gotta be honest with you. Some of us are just like, it's like, gotcha, you know? I don't know. This game is interesting. Just pay attention to the content. Make sure you're discerning everything at 100,000%. And really, you know, trusting your intuition. And don't go into the fear game. I can tell you, as a being that crosses souls over from realm to realm, we have nothing to fear. What I can tell you is that do not let this place use your free will to create some sort of reality timeline where some of these parasitic entities actually get to exist because we allow them through our belief system. I feel that every action has a reaction, dude. And I know that a lot of us have gone through a lot of pain, strife, and bullshit. And I'm here to say that, you know, I believe in our God and our Creator, the INEFFABLE, that He or she, we, will take care of us. And they see every single thing. You guys, when I'm outside in the morning, literally like arguing with the sky for us, right? I feel like the old man. I feel like Flynn from Tron. You know, like, where is he? He's outside tapping on the sky to see what sound it makes. Like, I feel like I'm doing that in the morning. I'm like, how many days do we gotta do this? Like, I don't know. I feel like some of us are in the graduating class, and we've turned our homework assignment in. Now I'm just taking spitballs, and I'm just messing with the other people. I'm like, hey, you almost done with that, Bobby. Like, I don't know what to do. Well, what exactly do you want me to do with my hands? You know? So with that being said, listen, this is for entertainment purposes only. I love you. No ego, rego, schmondrigo. I'm here to make you feel better. I'm here to say that you're not alone in how you feel. And the world is getting better. It's not going down the tubes. And we are getting peeled like shrimp. And all of the shadow and cockatooey is getting dropped in the lower dimensions. However, it does feel strange. You could be having ascension symptoms. They have been chemtrailing the Shiza out of Sedona and the entire West Coast. Okay. I don't know who needs to hear this on the white hat thing, but every single day that you poison the chosen ones, I'm going to multiply that by 100x how many days you're going to spend in purgatory 2 floors down. Every single pilot, every single chemist, every single person that loads the airplanes, there's going to start to be a 100x penalty box for every single time you're poisoning us. I didn't sign up to be poisoned. You don't have the right or my free will to poison all of my friends and family. Okay? So when the judgment comes through and you wonder, gosh, why did it burn so cleanly? I'm telling you, because the fire that's inside of all of us is over being poisoned. No more jabs, no more poisoning our water, our food, or our air. We're not asking for much. The fact that I even have to say that is so awkward. Okay, just telling you, there is a huge penalty box thing. How do I know this? Some of us who incarnated on this planet as ultra-terrestrials or source beings, or the 144, we had to pick bloodlines to come down here because we're oscillate too fast. So as we're oscillating and picking mommy and daddy's bloodline to come down, right? And what hybridization mechanisms we want to experience in the physical, we also realized the trials and tribulations and what we would have to transmute coming through these people and bloodlines, okay? Just like your parents came through, you know, and all that jazz. Well, what I'm here to say in the power of transmutation is some of these fallacies that we were taught since we got here, it's going to be up to us to unravel these things, stare at the data that we have at the moment, and make wiser decisions than the other previous 5 worlds did before us. You know, the Hopi say we are entering the 5th world. There are other different religions out there that saying this is the 7th time, right, that we've had one of these runs. Here's my thing. I know me and you have changed. I know I've integrated so much of my shadow that even they feel awkward around me. I mean, imagine carrying so much light in you that your shadow is like, oh no, he's going to make fun of me. It's not like I'm going to yell at you. I'm like, oh, we're still doing that. What is it? 500 BC? I mean, you start making jokes about this shit and they just go, yeah, you're right. I'm like, I'm trying to take you back to the Galactic Center. You're sitting down here in kindergarten doing donuts. Can we get out of here? Please. And they're just like, I never thought about it that way. My boss never told me I thought we had to do this. No, bro, get out of the Phantom Matrix. Stop being fed off by some weird phantom archonic energy. Stop it. Stop eating weird shit. Stop eating poison. Stop eating each other. I mean, what do you think Yeshua would say? He'd be like, hey, kids, or offspring or children, whatever the proper vocabulary term is. Can we stop eating each other and poisoning one another? Can you stop shooting each other with high-end missiles? Can we just stop for a second and take a deep breath? Now, mind you, we got all these like little parasitic entities. Like, we gotta keep it going. The Khazarians were a shit show freaking 300 years ago. Still a shit show. What are we doing? Is this really free will? Is this really free will? I don't know. That's something for the courts of heaven, dude. I have a lot of questions if this is considered free will. So when you guys are waking up in the morning and you're processing your reality, all you can do is go, yo, what type of day do I want to have? I'm going to go ahead and crank my music, light my incense, and just open the day with just awesomeness. Okay, now that we're in awesomeness, I'm going to go ahead and pull some light from the sun into my eyeballs and just charge up like Voltron. Then I'm going to put my robe on and I'm going to see what's popping. Like, what I'm trying to say is you control how you do your day, okay? If it's too much in the big cities, get in the car, pack a lunch, go camp out there in the forest. I know it's cold. It's wintertime in the northern hemisphere. What I'm trying to say is that there is something I do now. I mean, I want to play the videos for you guys. It's a little crazy. I have some insane footage of me practicing for Rise of the Guardians with just the lasers, the amount of lasers going on in my living room. And I'm sitting there and I was like, wait a minute, this is fun. Dude, I literally got one of those vibrational plates. Dude, I'm standing on a vibrational plate. Okay. Then I got my DJ equipment, laser lights hit me in the face, sage going, and I'm just like in the storm, just like, get it, on a vibrational plate. And I'm just like, my thing, it's all about frequency, vibration, vibrate out of this place, dude. The whole place wants you to be like, just keeps dropping you, bruh. So what I'm trying to say is whatever you got to do, go for a walk, put on your music, take the dog out, go shower. Go shower. Yes, please do that. Please shower. It's okay. But I'm trying to say is like, go out there in nature, go swim. Another thing I like to do, because I'm Syrian from Series B, I like to go swim in the ocean, and right where the waves are crashing, I dive under the waves and I hold on to the sand and I just sit there as the waves are crashing above me. I look up and I watch the waves crashing and I just sit there like a turtle. And I just sit there and let the waves crash over me. I'm like, 6-8 feet underwater. I just sit there. Come up like a turtle. I get air. And then I go back down and I just sit there. Why? There's certain things. You could hug a tree. You could hike in the mountains. Whatever it is for you. What I'm trying to say is I need to be reminded sometimes that we're in nature as well. I need to be reminded sometimes that I'm in nature's bosom. I need to be reminded sometimes that we are sharing this experience together, and beautiful Gaia is allowing us to experience this place and to not take things for granted. And I just want you guys to know, I don't take any of you for granted. I love every single one of you guys. And I'm trying to tell you, as we move forward here, it's less finger pointing. It's more hugs and like, yo, bro, I've been there, done that shit. You want to talk about it? That's you guys out there. That's a real leader. It's not like, I can't believe you did that. Oh, broody hoo-hoo. It's like, oh, I did that in my early 20s. I'm glad you survived. It's not, you got to get this sort of like It's experience and wisdom, ladies and gents. I can't tell you what it is. It's what real love is. It's not telling someone you made a mistake. It's going, yo, dude, I also did that, but then I started doing this, and now my life kind of changed for the better. So for all you guys out there following certain narratives and things, don't go down a spiral. Don't go down conspiracy alley. They got masks on. We know. They've had them since the 70s. Good ones too. But it's also to stay true in your heart and realize this most important thing. It's your soul, your consciousness versus theirs. Who gives a shit if it's a reptilian pretending they're human? It's my soul versus your soul. It's my consciousness versus your consciousness if you're a bad dude. Well, check this out. Maybe you're the most powerful being in your village, your town, your city. Check this out. Imagine being so strong that your dreams permeate 5 square blocks and everyone has beautiful dreams that night because you're in a good mood. And all of the little weird reptilians, archons, and whatever else you want to graze, whatever it is for you, are just getting bent into the lower portions of the astral as like a sphere of golden energy is literally compressing them flat against the bottom of the realm because you're there now. You've activated your dormant 12-strain DNA and they don't have 12-strain DNA. Ladies and gents, why do you think they're down here? They ain't got no 12-strain DNA, baby. You do. We're so gnarly, the Anunnaki had to nerf our chromosome 2. Oh, are you scared yet? Let me get this straight. You put the high-level angelic DNA inside of a hominid on Earth, and it's calling for home with the same DNA you got? Yeah, you got an issue, bruh. You better nerf them. They're going to be coming to Nibiru and taking your house back. Listen, that's how energy works. I'm making jokes. Listen, this is for comedy. Please, everyone calm down. What I'm trying to get to, once you start processing things, you realize, oh, what's yours is yours. What's yours is mine and mine is yours. And I'm like, hey, well, what if I want to switch into your avatar and you can sit in this human suit for 6 months? And they're like, whoa, I didn't say that. I'm like, well, since it's all the same to you, I'll walk through the royal palace for 6 months and you can sit in this avatar, enjoy pancakes and being poisoned every day from the sky. Enjoy. What I'm trying to tell you, if you actually broke this whole thing down energetically, you would have the entire walls of this reality vibrating going, someone's going to figure it out. I'm telling you right now, bruh, we're figuring it out. And I'm going to help you figure it out. I'm going to be like, hey, until he put that in my head, I never even thought about it. It's called seeding. We're getting out of here, and I'm taking all you with me. We're getting out of here. So what I'm trying to tell you is that it goes both ways. That's why they nerf your DNA. They don't want you looking into their reality going, wait, so you're the all-powerful Oz, huh? I thought you'd be taller. Do we not work out on this planet? We just eat and you guys all look like Chewbacca. This is what I'm kneeling to. This is the world that you guys created in the land of mirrors, huh? Well, I'm here to tell you, there's something deep inside you, that connection to source. That is all you need and all you will ever need, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care what religion they put in front of it. I don't care what dogma. I don't care what species. I don't care what suit. I don't care what sort of reflection. That pure, unimaginable, ineffable power of creation resides inside of your soul, inside of your chest right now. And a lot of these shadow creations, fractals and parasites, they've been feeding off you since you agreed to come down here. I'm here to tell you, it's about time some of these jackasses went on a diet, don't you? I think we're tired of carrying all of this baggage on them, across the whole planet for all of them. We're lifting up the whole planet and the lower dimensions. It might be time for us to start shedding some of these attachments, some of these agreements, some of these things that we said we would do. It's time for everyone to kind of stand on their own 2 feet and carry their own weight. So I just want to be real with you with an open heart, obviously help your brothers and sisters. But I'm saying energetically, right, on this planet, it's time for us to stand on our own 2 feet, be adults, and start making some serious decisions on, right, that God spark. Exactly. Oh, sorry, I should have turned the comments on a long time ago. That God spark, right? That's who we really are. So I know that you guys get a little nervous, especially if you guys don't have your third eyes on, or maybe you never felt that sort of energy course through you, vibrate through your body. It's something that once you feel it and once you're a part of it, you can't go back. So for a lot of people, I have friends like this. They woke up and they went back to sleep. I myself woke up at 19 years old, okay, in Greece. Was awake for like 4 or 5 days. It was too gnarly. And I went back to sleep for 10 years. Woke back up 29 years old. So I get it. I did the wake up and went back to sleep thing. What I'm trying to tell you is if you guys can stay awake, at least stay in that positive vibration, it'll greatly benefit you in the long run. Okay? That's all I wanted to say. Woo! Put down your pipe and smoke it, baby. Listen. Sorry. I'm making jokes. There's a lot of jokes I want to say right now. But for all entertainment purposes, let's go ahead and keep this PG-13. All right. Let's get the card, shall we? How was that? All right. Hey, Macarena. Listen. Sometimes I want to put on my black tuxedo, but I don't wear it every day. Okay. Vegas is fun every once in a while, but not every night. Okay. Calm down. You guys are on fire. All right. We're going to go card time. If you guys grease lightning, listen, you guys are on fire. Listen, I love it. I love you too. Listen, we're going, look, carbon, baby. Listen, carbon to diamonds from pressure. Absolutely. And like I said, we're going carbon to crystalline. So that's why you got to get the heavy metals out of your body. Do the foot detox. If you guys have needed to clean out your intestines from plastic and poor life decisions of eating weird shit your whole life, go get a colonics, dude. And then fast and then clean your intestines out. I don't know whatever you want me to tell you guys. We got to get all this shit they've been poisoning us with out of our bodies. I don't care about what you did before. What I'm saying is that now that you're aware of I never really thought about what I'm putting in my mouth, start making slight choices to eat less poison. And then eventually get to a place where you don't want any more poison and you just want to keep cleaning out the body. That's all I'm trying to say. Foot detox is awesome. Steam, sauna, all of it. TeamLight, baby. We're getting to it. Yeah, you can't go back. Once you guys get there, you're like, I can't go back. Like, imagine, remember in the Matrix, the first one, he's like, I've been eating this weird slop, and he's talking to Neo, and he's like, I know it's just like amino acids, but when I'm in the Matrix, it tastes like steak. And Neo's looking at him going, bruh, you're like eating really weird shit. They're just feeding into your body. He goes, I know, but the illusion, right? Don't be that guy. Okay. For all you guys out there, don't be that guy. Don't be the guy that wants to go back and sleep because it gets too tough. Listen, we've all been there. Go to the gym, work out, sometimes you got to cry a little, Some of you guys have those tears that kind of I have the male tears where you don't really cry. I don't do that. I'm not a guy. I'm the Oscar award winning, it's just single tear, But when I do watch my inner child's in the suit and I watch anime or I get pumped up or whatever, there's some Oscar winning tears. Okay. But I'm not a mouth breather, but you know who is? This guy right here. You know him, you love him, the mouth breather himself. No, I'm just kidding. Listen, we're coming for you. Listen, absolutely. Listen, come get me one way or the other. Come on. You know what I mean? Love you too. I love you guys. I'm going to click on some things. You guys are just turtle power. Absolutely. I love you. Yeah. And you know what? You can use those vibrational plates. I mean, I might do a broadcast and just be like, hey, check it out. I'm on one right now. It does feel a little weird being vibrated. And I gotta be honest, I was like, whoa, this is incredible. But I started DJing with it. Now I'm working out while I'm practicing DJing. So speaking of DJing, I'm gonna go visit my brother, Mr. David Palmer. We have a big thing planned, I believe, January 6th, 7th, out there at High Vibe Studios. And I know I need to do my webinar with JP. I have not forgot JP. And Emery, you too, my brother. We need to do Emery. Can't wait to talk to Emery, my brother. There's a lot of big things. And Childs, my other homie, Jeremy. And then obviously Issa and everyone, Emily, everyone. I love everybody. Listen, the past couple days out here, it was difficult to breathe. On my deck right now, it is literally has white powder on red deck. That's how much chemtrails they dumped on us. My entire red deck in my backyard is covered in like a white film. That's how much they chemtrailed. So for all you guys out there who are watching this that are a white hat, they are in direct violation of all credence, all galactic protocols. You are 100% in direct violation. Every single person responsible will be brought up on charges. Okay? I don't care what a group of 40 people or 60 people did in a circle in 1992. Every single one of you will be held accountable. I got to be completely honest with that. It's too much. I got little kids walking around. What about the plants and animals outside, ladies and gentlemen? What about that weird radiation fog they had over Southern California, just sat there for 4 days? Whatever this is, okay, they don't have the power to do this. So legally, they're going to be dealt with, okay? If that needs to be a timeline shift, what they're doing right now, just so you guys know, every single time something negative is happening towards our timeline, it accelerates faster. So that's how they're playing this game. If you want to know why they keep allowing all this weird shit to happen, it's because they got to deal with the light side, mind you. Every single time you make a negative adjustment, the timeline increases speed 2x. So they think they got till 2030. Wrong. The whole thing, like every time they do some stupid shit, it goes, timeline goes, boom. Oh yeah, no, keep it up. Oh, we're going to have more wars in Ukraine and Venezuela. Boom. Oh yeah, look at the price of silver, ladies and gentlemen. What's next? Let me give you a forecast. What's going to happen to the stock market? That's all fake derivative bullshit. Pay attention. All right. Cards. That's enough ranting from me. I don't know. You know, I just like hanging out with you guys. Can we just hang out? I mean, does it have to be so serious? Oh my God. I can't believe what he said. He's so serious. And for all you guys, hey, listen, if you're new watching me, I like to have fun. This is entertainment. Yes, I dropped some truth bombs, but what I'm trying to tell you is I also am trying to do it in a comedic way and share some life wisdom with you. I'm not trying to say anyone's better than anyone else. I'm just trying to say we've made different experiences here on Earth. That's it. Dun, da, da, da. Okay. Let's go right into card time, shall we? If you guys like this video, like it out, share it. I'd appreciate it. We are doing very good with our, I think we're almost to 100,000 on the subs. Thank you guys so much for all your helping. It helps a lot. I appreciate it. All right, let's go Dragon Riders, shall we? Dragon Riders. I thought you were going to go off. I'm like, no, I'm not. See? Haha. Listen, it's as cool as a cucumber over here, baby. Cool as a cucumber. Pull this in tight here. All right. Oya and Anahandagan. Let's read it together. Okay. So that's a Anahada Agadarin. Oya has spoken. The exchange of give and take has become unbalanced, out of kilter. I renew your spirit with wind. I renew your life with fire. Absolutely. Which is basically everything we just said in my rant, which was it's off kilter, guys. Whoever's monitoring this game, please do your job or have someone else step in behind you and do it for you. Okay. I got to be honest. Someone in the universe knows how to do this very well. And maybe they're not local domestic Earth guardians. Maybe there's some beings that graduated 100,000 years ago from Andromeda. They're like, yeah, I can do that. I feel like I'm down here looking for a wrench. I'm like, can anyone turn on the old etheric system that we ran the planet on for like 50,000 years? Anybody? They're like, oh, we can't do that. The Borg has taken over. I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? What is going on in this weird place? This weird realm. It's a realm. I need some music. What exactly would you say you do here? Is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? What exactly would you say? Okay, I like it. You're not going to be able to hear it, but at least it'll get me popping. Okay? Hold on, I gotta give you a little of this though. All right, where's you know? Let me see yours. Love. Yeah, stop over analyzing. Simple. Life, stop. All right, listen. I gotta turn it off. Listen. I gotta turn it off because they're gonna block it. But I'm just saying. I know. Jeff. Listen. If I turn it up, everyone that they're blocking me for the 15 countries that are watching right now, they won't be able to watch it in the replay. That's why you don't think I want to rock out? Why do you think I want you guys to come to Rise of the Guardians? It's gonna go off. It's gonna go. Okay, I need to. There it is. Reduce background noise. Okay, there you go. All right. If you don't have enough time, stop watching TV. All right. Dragon Riders. All right, now we're in the zone. Okay, now it's just me and you and the cards. Okay, here we go. For this week coming up. Life is simple. Move your body. Freya and Iskallid. Sweet, sweet Freya. Who doesn't love Freya? Thor's mama. Freya and Iskallid. The answer to the question, what is my task, can only be found on the battlefield of life. Only the courageous will discover it. Well, if that's not me, you, and all of our friends and family, I don't know what that is. Courageous. Definitely in our vocabulary. I think we're beyond courageous. You're courageous if you like incarnate. Like, oh my God, you're so courageous. Like, we're beyond courageous. We're like, I feel like we're like Mad Max up in this shit. You know, I feel like we're like Braveheart courageous. You know what I mean? I feel like Sedona. I feel like the Irishman in Braveheart. Like, this is my island. You know, like, we've seen so much crazy shit. You just kind of get crazy, you know? Like, I don't know. I took out 3 last night, boy. Like, no, I have the claw. I took out 3, and then I took a pee at 3 in the morning. I don't know. I took out 3, and then I took a pee at 3 in the morning. You know, this place will turn you into a Mad Hatter. I don't know what to tell you. But keep your sense of humor, okay? Keep your sense of humor. And I'm not trying to pick on the reppies. Look, I love you. It's not that. It's like the goo consciousness that plugs into them. I'm really going after. I don't care what suit you're wearing. You're not going to be able to run from judgment because you're going to run into a belief system of your own species. Nay, that's not how the guys upstairs play. I got to be honest with you. You're in for a rude awakening if you think they're going to give a shit about your belief system. What they care about is the balance and measures. Have you taken more than you've given? Do you really think your life is more valuable than all the things you have done? Do you really think your existence is more powerful or more important than those you've taken from? And then they're going to pull up your entire Akashic record like a calculator, and they're going to run the numbers right in front of you. And some of these guys are going to see what they're really worth to the universe, and they're going to melt. All their bloodlines and their fake ego shit, they're going to melt like buttered popcorn at Pops' feet. Melt. So that's what happens. You know, after the 100,000th time you've seen it, you're like, I know how this is going to go. You know, anyways, We'll play it out again. Dragon card is Vision. Contemplating the future. Fresh dragons. Vision. Okay. All right. Listen, Tara, calm down. Okay. Now, can we make jokes without? See, that's what I'm saying. I'm making jokes. Where'd it go? Okay. If you really want to know what happened to Sedona, it's about 70% Airbnbs right now. 60% Airbnb. So Sedona is fine. 2 million visitors a year. It used to be 15,000 people living here. Now it's about 11 or 12. 11 or 12,000 light workers holding the space that 2 million people visit a year. That's Sedona. So let's be clear. Sedona is fantastic, you know? Not the people. Moving along. Yeah, it's that many people. Last house standing, West Sedona. No, I mean, my brother Raw's out here too. You know what I mean? Then I got some guys taken over by the dark side. You know what I mean? Not to name names, but, you know, got some guys that are, they'll figure it out. Journey. For us unicorns, listen, for us Nords, Journey. Us Nordics, we are Journey. We're on a journey. Us Nords. Look, Tone knows. Look, hey, look, that laugh out loud, it cuts deep. So deep. I got some guys I personally trained out here that has decided to jump off a pier, you know? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Watch out for the black goo. Like, what are you going to do? You know? They'll get it. Next card for the Nords is Divinity. Well, of course, that's the goal. Ladies and gentlemen, Divinity. You know, Divinity. Yeah. Yeah. Look, Harriet didn't know. You're like, the numbers. Oh, my God. I was like, yeah. It's like being at, what is it? Barley and Bailey Circus. You know, I'm up there. It's like a conductor like, hey, please don't leave all of your attachments in the backyard. Hey, you know, it's all good. The Guardians, they got it. I'm just, you know. Angels. What are we doing? We want the Palladians. I know Tara. We want Palladians. All right, Palladians for this week coming up. Let's get it. Palladians, baby. All right, calm down. You know what I mean? We all got friends like this. We all got friends. No, I'm just kidding. Palladians. By the way, I love everybody, okay? I do. Just trying to say, we all got friends like this, yeah. All right. First Palladian card is Rose Gold Cosmic Pool. Bathe in the cosmic love. Soak up wisdom. Okay. Rose Gold Cosmic Pool. Bake in the cosmic love. Soak up wisdom. That's what we're doing right now. Let me turn this off. You're ruining the vibe. Capitan. Join ship. Jump ship. Look. Oh my God. Tone, you can jump in. I mean, you know the laundry list, Tone. Just so you guys know, from here to South Africa, Tone knows every single person's name I'm referencing. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's them all on a list. If you're naughty, you're nice. He's like Santa Claus. But like, no, I'm just kidding. If you miss, big Syrian. You know what I mean? We're going to go again with the Palladians. Here we go. All right. I'll be nice, but, you know, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? What are you going to do? Thank you for making me stronger for doing your work for you. How does that sound? Hey! Appreciate it, you know? Teamwork. Enlightenment. Jesus. Can't make this shit up. Enlightenment. Look from the highest perspective. See the divine in everyone. the divine. Just see it, look from the highest perspective. See the divine in everyone. Enlightenment, ladies and gentlemen. Enlightenment, man. Listen, we all have our place. We all have our roles to play out here. Enlightenment. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Look, we're making jokes. Everyone's got friends like this. Come on. We just had the holidays. Come on. I know you saw them. You know what I mean? We just went through it. All right. Let's go to Divine Masters, shall we? And then I'm going to go RV, baby, because goodness gracious, are we waiting? All right, let's go Divine Masters. It's so bad because I'm like an elephant, They're like, I wonder if he forgot. It'll be like 5,000 years later. I'm like, hey, remember that one time when like we incarnated and you totally just like shit the bed? Remember that? And they'll be like, oh God, he still got the memory. I'm like, oh no, you want to watch it? 8K baby, each eyeball. I got surround sound hearing too. You want the surround? Here, I'll do my throat chakra in both ears. We can do like complete for the whole ship. Hey guys, everyone have a seat in the auditorium. Check this shit out. Look, boom. Let's just do it for all the generations. You know what I mean? Watch out. There are people, you know what I mean? Just kidding. Don't do that. But you got to be careful. Some of us are just observers. I'm like, listen, that's my job. I'm sorry. I thought you were my friend. You're like, actually, I was like undercover, like DEA, and I've been recording all of our conversations. You're like, oh shit. Just kidding. All right. Divine angels. What is this? Divine Masters. Hey, talking to you, kid. Talking to you, kid. First card. Oh, yes, sir. Mahatvatar Babaji. Spiritual awakening, ladies and gents. Spiritual awakening. Inner connectedness, understanding the inner workings. Who doesn't love Babaji? Babaji is fire. He could also bilocate, by the way. For real, bilocate. Babaji. Now, if anyone has anyone seen Rom? Do you guys remember Buddha Boy, Rom? That dude like sat in front of a tree for 7 years. And then like I haven't heard anything about him in like a decade. If you guys know anything about Rom, R-A-M, the Buddha Boy, look it up. Let me know what that guy's doing. He was supposed to be one of the ascended masters, the divine ones. I don't know what he's doing. I haven't heard a peep out of that guy, and I monitor a lot of different broadcasts, dude. So, next divine master is, of course, Commander Ashtar. Leadership activation. Time to evolve. Trust in your ability to guide others. And that's for all my fellow podcasters out there, all my friends and family. You guys trust in your ability to guide others. Trust in your heart, man. Just share from the heart. Don't have an agenda. Share from the heart. That's it. Make people laugh. Share some wisdom. Let them figure it out. You know what I mean? All right. Listen, Listen, that was a joke. I'm not a Fed, bro. Listen, this is so funny too. Someone like, oh my God, he's got to be somebody. Listen, real talk. I would have a budget. I wouldn't be outside when it's 40 degrees, sanding pyramids. Okay. You know what I mean? There's something in me. I'm like, guys, but some people don't know that. I work very hard for my life, and I work very hard for you guys. And I'd love to meet you guys at Rise of the Guardians. That was just a reference. Okay. I'm not a Fed. I don't like them. Yeah, I just want to look. We all checked the feeds. We needed each other. That's what I'm trying to say. Good cover. Hey, listen. Thanks, buddy. Hey, thanks. Hey, they taught me that at the academy. I kind of wish I went to an academy. I just kind of went to like the school of hard knocks. I'm like, hey, I'm happy to be alive. You're like, yay. I spent more money on partying in my early 20s. I could have owned 3 houses by now. No one tells you. Gen X. That's all I gotta say. Gen X, baby. I want to pull a card that we have not. Okay, you guys want RV? But I saw like a deck I have not pulled in a while. How about Gods and Titans? You know what I mean? How about Gods and Titans? I feel like I need a God Titan card. Look, the partying was worth it. Hey, listen. I don't remember shit anyways. I swear to God, we spent so much money on partying. I can barely remember what I did 2 weeks ago. I was doing all this stuff and all this money. And I was like, what? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I was like, I just, that's all I got to say, Hey, listen, Cricket, calm down. You got a big God. What's that code for? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a blur. I don't remember shit. I have to see photos to be like, oh yeah, Vegas, Rod, or like, oh, I don't even know. It looks weird. And then here's the thing too. A lot of us weren't even in our suits yet. So I almost have like a higher self walk-in situation where I'm like, I don't resonate at all with any of these memories. Apparently I was a bad boy. Apparently I did things. Like, I don't know. There's a part of me that's like when your oversoul or your higher self steps in the suit, there's also a reprogramming or reorientation of your consciousness, right? As you keep leveling up. So, I've been working at this for about 15 years. So yeah, there's a lot of things that can change. That's all I'm trying to say. XRP, baby. Hey, Gen X RP for the win. Take advantage of this dip, ladies and gents. All right. Gods and Titans. Then we're going to pull an RV card. Shiva. Destroyer. Sorry, it's like a Jack in the Box with me. It's like da 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 da. Shiva, little shits, destroyer. You know what I mean? For all, listen, just what is he? I don't know. Do you know anyone else that like hand makes glowing organic things? Just, I made that with my bare hands. Weird. I love you. First thing I'm going to do is, can you get all those weirdos that built your statue in front of CERN out of there, please? And by the way, he prefers gardener, not destroyer. Okay, it's a little much. Gardener, you got to pull the weeds. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. All right, you got to pull the weeds to have a beautiful garden. Let's go RV, shall we? While I'm doing this, look. Hanuman, love you. Krish, Vish, Brahma, come on, bro. Syrians, Shiva, Lakshmi. I met a Lakshmi once. She's hiding in Canada somewhere. You know what I mean? People wake up and they go back to sleep. You know what I mean? Never can tell. You know? All right, here we go. While I pull the RV cards, why don't you guys go ahead and punch in where around the world you're viewing from. Let's get it. I thought about that and put music to it. I was like, people should see this. I was like so excited. Maybe I'll show you guys some images of the new Fifth Element capstones I just made. All right, some videos. First RV card is. Come on, man. Virgo Digest. First card. Oop. Let me move this out of the way. All right. Digest. So you guys removing the wheat from the chaff, guys. Virgo Digest. We've had this card before, 6. Okay. For you, all you astrologers across the planet, how it works is I pull the cards. You guys go ahead and do the astrology of that for the public. I'd appreciate it watching live or later. I greatly appreciate it on all platforms. All right. Virgo Digest, first card for the RV for the week coming up. Okay. We know we're close. Silver's at what, $70 right now? It's going to keep going. Or I think it's like 79 in Shanghai. I saw something crazy. It's going crazy right now. All right. Next card is Capricorn Achieve. All right, that's the next card for the RV for the week coming up. Capricorn Achieve. That looks very promising. Bam. Bam. Let's go. Oh my gosh. You guys are blowing it up. Where can I buy silver? I believe there's a lot of places you can look in your, I don't know what city you're in, love, but or brother, I'm not sure. Cricket. But look it up. There's lots of places. You can get it at like just look up gold coins, you know. Silver coins in your area. All right, ladies and gents, we have an opposition confrontation. Two elks button heads. That's what's going on right now. So that's the Swift systems trying to butt heads with the QFS, the future versus the old. Opposition, they already said it, that if this currency wars get any more crazier with the Ukraine war, the China, the Russia, the US thing, that they think it might go kinetic, which means actual war. We're in like a proxy war right now with Venezuela and Ukraine. But if it goes kinetic, that's what it's talking about next week, opposition, okay? Now, here's another thing, too, we may have in our favor, solar flares activating. You can't have a lower dimensional or lower astral or lower frequency weird programming if we keep getting hit with solar flares and the vessels in the game can't even tie their shoes straight. Solar flares activate, okay? Imagine you're having a war and everyone just goes home, you know? Hey, I don't want to do this anymore. Hey, I love a sandwich. You want to get out of here? Okay. This brainwashing only works so much. So if we have something like our sun says it's time to wake up, guess what? We're going to wake up. Okay. Just want to be real. Look at show me. What is it? 8, which is infinity sign. I like that, Kiwi. Iran said Iran said they were in an active war yesterday. So here's the thing. You guys know in 1975, Iran was cool as shit. And it wasn't until like that, the Brotherhood moved in there and made that place weird as shit. But if you guys see, type in Iran 1975, no one's wearing whatever, the mask and the hood and the whole thing. It was pretty chill. 1975 Iran was chill. Take a look at it. I don't know what happens. And just so you guys know, I was in Egypt in December 21st, 2012. And the Muslim Brotherhood was trying to take over Egypt when I was there. And it was like, they were trying to take over their democracy. They try this. I don't know. I'm not trying to get political with you guys, but just pay attention to the pattern. Okay. So let's just go ahead and move that out of here. We don't need that sort of behavior. Whatever that is. I mean, Egypt didn't want it. I was there. They were flipping cars and shit. So I watched it live. It wasn't a news report. Yeah, it was crazy in Egypt, December 21st, 2012. I was there on the ground and it was crazy. So I don't trust that entire organization, whatever, at all. Yeah, baby. What do you guys got? Let's see where you guys are punching in from. Ooh. Whoa, you guys are lighting it up, dude. All right. I'd break a hip now. Listen. Whose hip are you breaking, Kim? You trying to break a hip right now? Well, whose hip are you breaking? Shiva, baby. I love you. All right, here we go. Love it. Hey, I know. I love it too. Listen, we all love it. Green Thumb RV, baby. Here we go. Florida. Cape Town, South Africa. Central Florida, New Zealand, Cali, baby. All right. North Carolina, Colorado, British Columbia. You know what I mean? British Columbia. Wisco. PA, baby. Pennsylvania, baby. Grece, love you. Fucking love Greece. Sedona, Seattle, Washington. Philly, baby. Oh, no. Philly, baby. Adrian, Michigan. All right. My little Kiwi out there, New Zealand. South Node right now. Austria, baby. Let's get it. UK, baby. New Zealand, Kansas, Missouri, San Clemente. Let's get it. España, Spain. Midwest, baby. Midwest, baby. Maryland, Chatsworth, California. Ready? Duluth, Minnesota. All right. Sedona, Maryland. Greenland. No. Love you. Hey, man. Greenland. Get a LiDAR. Look under the ground. Poland. All right. All right. Look, I just noticed silver was at $83. Yeah, you guys, it's going off right now. Silver. San Bernardino, the Ram. All right. Cappy in the house. Cappy here. All right. Divinely inspired. The Goat Gang. Listen, I appreciate the grace of all time. But, there's a lot of things I say about that. Here we go. TeamLight Store. TeamLightStore.com for you guys tickets to Rise of the Guardians. Or if you guys want to see TeamLightStore.com click on Pyramid Chambers. I did not put pictures of the fifth element in that shopping cart, but this is what I am doing. I'm hooking people up if they get a certain pyramid. Check out the Pyramid Store. Email us at support@teamlight.com and just ask for the fifth element upgrade. I literally am 3 days away from finishing 3 at the same time. I did 3 at the same time. So I can't wait to show you guys that. It's insane. Check it out. If you guys are interested, clicky. All right, here we go. What do you guys have to say? Solar Flares, another card. All right, let's get it. You guys are on fire, dude. Love from Maryland. I love you too. Tehran. Best times of Iran. Lived in Tehran and saw you. That's what I'm saying. Dude, Iran was fire. 1975. Check it out, ladies and gents. Absolutely awesome. Quebec, Canada, Virginia, Northern Michigan, Australia, Kansas, San Diego. You guys are on fire still. Oregon? Come on. Colorado. Hey, from Michigan. Hey, what's up, man? Minneapolis. Yeah, I know. I showed Tone knows. I'm like, hey, bro, you think they're going to like this? He's like, this is nuts. And I'm like, I don't know. There's so much. I took a picture. There's like, it's beaming energy off of it like a broadcast tower. I was like, I don't know what to do with my hands. I just want you guys to know. And my brother, the Langan brothers, what it poppin', dude. Langan brothers are going to be at Rise of the Guardians. They will be your fearless security guards, tossing out turds, and just letting all the light in. We like to let the light in, keep the turds in the parking lot. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I love you. I don't know what to say. Everyone hold in tight. Try to have a beautiful day. Go to the gym. If this inspires you, ladies and gents, go to the gym. Get your workout on. At least get in the sun. Okay? This whole thing is kind of wrapping up. Please pay attention to where you are on New Year's this year. Be safe. This is not the year to get unconscious and get hammered off your ass. This is not the year to do that. Okay? There was a time for that. It's not right now. Everyone go out and have a beautiful time with your friends and family. Enjoy your New Year's. Keep it kind of, together. We might do a little New Year's Eve video. We'll see coming up here. But just know that I love you guys very much. 2026 is our year, dude. Fire horse, bro. And now that the snake has shed all its skin, it's time for the fire horse. It's time for us to move forward. It's time for all the star seeds and light workers on this planet to come together. And I look very forward to seeing you guys all together, especially at Rise of the Guardians. Ladies and gents, take advantage of the pre-sale. You guys, those are still pre-sale prices. The prices are going to go up. TeamLightStore.com. And take a look if you guys are coming at housing. Try to get you guys some cheap hotel rooms now with some friends. Make your plans now for the future, and take a look at all the cool stuff we have. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I love you guys very, very much from the bottom of my heart. All right, you guys have a beautiful week coming up, okay? And I don't know. Till next time, right? I love you. Stay strong. Peace.
Turn off the light, take a deep breath, and relax.